How's it going, everybody? Oh shit! I didn't finish. You know, I'm getting a little. I honestly feel like shit. Okay.
Not that one. No. Ah. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly... Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
What a...
Too long. Go in and tell Colonel it's important business. Get him out of Campbell's clutches. Boredom won't kill our captain. Wait a bit longer. I've had enough waiting. I'm going.
Almost. I was trying to shut the door, but...
Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh. I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Yep, I got it. I got it already. I just woke up, dude. I fell asleep.
This meeting's taking far too long. We should go in and tell Colonel there's important business. Get him out of Campbell's clutches. Boredom won't kill our captain. Wait a bit longer. I've had enough waiting. I'm going.
Okay, good.
Get up, right now. When I find, I'll fi-
I've had enough waiting. I'm going.
Okay.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is. A pen. Hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Oh, you bastard. Okay. I don't even need to do this, but... We're almost there.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Chances are very good.
Woo! That was close.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Bertold, don't let them take me! I swear.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
What's going on there?
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her. Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother? She will burn. All witches must burn.
Someone's over there.
Your spirit is failing. You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt.
Joanne.
I cannot thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe in the bunkhouse. The combination is 203. Take what you want, and good luck.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm almost there.
Is that you?
BLT. BLT with avocado any day. I don't like Reuben sandwiches.
Hey, Corvo. It's Sam. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go? Okay, let's go.
Alright, didn't kill anyone and ghost. That's all that matters. So when I go through, I'll do the one where I don't buy any special. I'm gonna do one more playthrough, and I won't buy any special any of the upgrades. And that's when I'll collect everything as well. I'll just fucking kill everybody.
Admiral Hadlock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
Down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies.
Attention.
You know.
All citizens
Yes.
living on the north side of
Hopefully
the
the
river.
high...
You did it.
Are advised to remain indoors until further notice.
Whiskey everywhere in this place, but good wine is hard to come by.
Can I be of service to you?
I didn't get a lot of money. I would say Metal Gear because it's more of an iconic franchise going way back to the NES. Everybody knows who Snake is.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
No, I
You are
own
reminded
Deus
that
Ex
assaulting
Machina,
a member of the city
but I never played
has
it.
been made a capital offense.
Because I
And
got
guardsmen
so,
are
I bought
authorized
it,
to carry out this
and then I got
sentence
so
on the
caught
spot.
up with Final
The
Fantasy
offender's
XIV that I didn't
possessions
play
are
anything
legally
else.
forfeit.
But I've heard those games are awesome, and I've heard they're getting rebooted.
I was never in service with the Mogul.
That's not an excuse. You need to learn proper decorum. The Countess has seen a few lords and ladies.
Dude, my stomach is not happy with me about something right now. Sniper 17, how's it going? Ah, my foot is itchy too. It's like my boots cut off the circulation to my feet because I tie them super tight, and then when I get home and I take my boots off, they start getting circulation again and they get extremely itchy. So somebody asked me what my favorite mission in this game is, and I hadn't been all the way through the... Hear my bear story. What do you mean my bear story? But somebody asked me what my favorite mission was, and I'd have to say it's the party. It's where I go in, and I think that the reason why it's my favorite mission is because you even go and sign the guest book, Corvo Atuna, and you're just like right there in all their smug ass rich faces. And they're all just like, ooh, daunting mask, ooh. My bear story though. talking about the bear that attacked our house? Well, not really our house. It killed our ducks.
Hello, Corvo.
I mean, there's not really much to tell. It came up, it killed our ducks. I scared it away, and that was pretty much it. You can see the whole thing live on stream. I forgot what game I was playing at the time, but I like fell asleep while I was streaming because I'm an old man, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. Oh shit. And I woke up to the sound of my ducks going apeshit, and I thought it was another raccoon, so I grabbed my pellet gun, and as soon as I turned the corner and looked out my back door, because my back door is like it's got like a glass window, I saw this fucking big ass bear sitting there. Wait, hold on, wait, what? I wanted bear stew. I wanted bear stew too. That shit would have been good. So, let's see if I can get the enthusiasm to tell this again, because my stomach is really killing me right now. I need to start eating healthier. It was a Friday night, and about 3 weeks prior, we had an incident with the bear where somebody in our neighborhood had filmed this bear like walking around our neighborhood in broad daylight, like at 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, about 2 years ago, well, let me back up a little bit. So we have a lot of people that have moved in to our neighborhood from large cities like San Francisco and all that, and they're moving up into communities like mine that are like these nice little quiet pocket communities. Because I live in a town that's like population 10,000. It's not big. I mean, I live by a city that's a little bit bigger, like population 100,000. But I live like on the outskirts of that town in a really small town. It's like one of those one street towns with just like a post office and a couple gas stations. But a lot of these people that are moving up here don't know the policies that we have in place and the reasons why we have them. One of the biggest things is do not feed the wildlife. Now, a lot of people think it's because that, you know, it's to not chum the wildlife, and it's no. When you feed the wildlife, like people feed the deer and the turkey and stuff like that, and these populations start to get safe and comfortable over time because these people keep feeding them and they give them a nice place to stay. So, you know, they're all they're all cool and calm and collect, and then they don't have any natural predators because nobody's shooing them away, or, you know, their population isn't being kept in check because there aren't predators in these areas. But over time, as the populations of these animals started to grow, larger predators started to come into the neighborhood. And on top of that, we had a massive fire. It was like a 600,000 acre fire, and it pushed a shit ton of like predators into our neighborhood. It basically funneled them in down through the valley right into our town. And on the edge of my neighborhood, there's like 50,000 acres of BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. And it's like now, so there's like 50,000 acres of BLM land, and then there's like 100,000 acres of national forest. It's like a secluded area that's surrounded by a bunch of smaller neighborhoods. And they kind of went down into that area and they got comfortable, but then they started pushing up into our neighborhoods once the food sources started running low. And I was sitting there about one Friday night chat, and had streamed a couple videos that day. I wasn't really feeling good. I was tired. I don't usually stay up past 11 o'clock anymore. And I had started like falling asleep midstream. So around like 11 o'clock, I was awoken by something, even though I was like right in the middle of streaming. I just kept dozing off, but something kept catching my ear, and my ducks are about 20 feet outside my window right here. I've got my dog's kennel, and then I've got my chicken coop, and then we have like an above ground pool that we got at Safeway for like $100, and then my ducks are on the other side of it. They're kind of in a shitty spot, because we set them up after we set the pool up, or else I would have set them up right next to the chickens so the dogs can keep an eye on them. But one of our neighbors complained that we were abusing our animals because we kept the two bigger dogs outside at night to guard our chickens and our ducks, because the lady next door to us was feeding the raccoons fucking cat food. I don't know why. She was putting out cat food for raccoons, and if you don't know about raccoons, and I'm not talking about from like Disney, raccoons are very mean animals. They can be very cute and cuddly, and I know that there's people on the internet that have posted videos of ones that they've adopted, but a true wild raccoon does not play games. It will surgically remove your hand from your body before you can even realize what's going on. They're fast, they're mean, and they have very sharp teeth with strong jaws, and they have very sharp claws, and they are not afraid to fight to the death. And they're not afraid, period. They're pretty ballsy animals. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more scared of raccoons than I am of bears. I know bears can lose their shit and do a lot of damage, but as I've stated before to a lot of people, bears are typically more... They're, on average, they're more docile animals. They're kind of lazy. I'm not saying that they won't go out and fuck something up, but at the same time, they would rather go into a garbage can and eat all the baby diapers out of the garbage than actually go and hunt something down. Now, mountain lions, on the other hand, if you have two deer standing next to each other and one stays still and one takes off running, they're going to chase the one that takes off running, because there's something ingrained in them about the hunt. They are straight predatory animals. They are straight carnivores. They are just straight meat eating. I want to hunt this animal. They get off on it. But bears are like, I don't know. Should I chase that deer or should I eat this pile of baby shit? No, I'm gonna eat the pile of baby shit. They're just kind of goofy animals. I've had people question me. No, we've seen people, we've seen bears climb the sides of buildings, and I'm not saying that bears can't be mean. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying bears are more likely to take the easy route 90% of the time. So the lady next door to us kept feeding raccoons, and I've had to kill a few of them because they were slaughtering our chickens. They weren't even eating our chickens. They were biting the heads off and then just leaving the bodies there. We don't know why. They would break into the chicken coop, they would bite the head off the chicken, and then they would leave the head and the body just sitting there. And they would do that to all of our chickens. So this night, I hear my ducks going apeshit because they were starting to get smart, and they were starting to dig like El Chapo style tunnels into the ground, and then they were popping up inside like my chicken coop and my duck coop. So what we had to do is we had to put bricks all the way like 3 feet out on each side from both our duck coop and our chicken coop to prevent them from digging in, because by the time that they made it all the way around, usually I'd wake up and I'd be out there with a boomstick. So this night in particular, if you can see these curtains right here, they go out to like a 6-step landing. So you go down 6 steps and you're in like our shoe / umbrella room. Where like people take off their boots and the umbrellas, and we've got like our coat rack and all that stuff right there. But if you immediately turn all the way to the right, you can look straight out my back door. So me not even thinking about it, I'm just thinking it's a raccoon. I grab my pellet gun sitting right here. I have a 22 caliber pellet gun that if I hit an animal right in the head, I can usually unalive it really quick. So I load a pellet in it, and I have it pumped, but not cocked all the way back. And I'm like 3 steps towards the back door, and my back door has like this big plate glass window in it. It's like 90% plate glass window. And I make it about 3 steps towards the door, and I realize that there's something bigger than me looking at me. And I kind of like broke out of my daze, and I look up, and there was this bear like looking at me, and it was ripping the wings off of one of my ducks. It was just like tearing the wings off my duck. And it scared the shit out of me. I kind of like locked up real quick, but as soon as it went back to like tearing up my duck, I ran up to the back door, and I started kicking like the frame of the door to make loud sounds, and I started screaming really loud, and I'm kicking the frame of the door, and I finally, like, it spooked it, and it ran out to just past where my duck pen was. And then, you know, I came back in, and I grabbed a little bit better, an item that's a little bit better for that kind of line of defense, and I went back outside. And the thing was, it circled my property for a long time. We called the sheriff's department. Sheriff's department got here really fast. They got here in like 2 minutes. They were here fucking super quick. And she stayed here with me for like an hour, and we patrolled my property for like an hour. But then she was like, you know, I can't stay here all night long. I've got to get back out on patrol. And I was like, that's fine. You know, we could keep hearing it in the distance, but I didn't think it was going to come back. So she leaves, and I swear about 15 minutes later, I can hear my dogs in their crates just fucking losing it, going ape shit. And I was like, what the hell? Because by then I'd already come in, I'd already shut down my stream, you know, and we were all getting ready to go to bed, and my shepherd, my German shepherd, just fucking went nuts. And I can tell, like, she'll bark. She barks all the time. But there's differences in the frequency of her barks. Like, if it's a very rhythmic, like, roar, 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 I know it's like a deer or a turkey. But if she's like, bark, she does like this howl, it's either a human or it's something big. Because she'll alert me a lot of the times to like sometimes the neighbors will come up and they'll drop off mail or something that was, you know, accidentally dropped off at their house, and she makes that same high pitched, like, you know what I mean, like almost like a wolf howl. And she was just losing her mind, and our pug started barking too. And it's weird for our pug to aggressive, like she'll do her little growls and stuff when she's playing, but she was like, bah, rah, rah, like she was going ape shit too. So I was like, oh, okay, something else is here. And I step out onto my back porch, and this fucking bear is still sitting right there. So I just started chasing it all around the backyard, like throwing rocks and shit at it. And it eventually cut across my backyard that way, because we have about 150 feet of fence that comes up in like a big L shape. And we're trying to block off that section of the property. So I ended up chasing it off our property that way. And there was this asshole sitting there on his front porch, like on his cell phone, because his front porch kind of like faces our backyard at an angle. And the person's there, and by then I'd already lost my voice. I couldn't, from all the screaming and stuff I was doing at it, I couldn't. I was trying to get the dude's attention, and he was just, I could hear some of the things he was saying, and he was like something about oh yeah, a rototiller right now, ho 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 ho. And I was like, hey, trying to get his attention, that this fucking bear is running in his direction. And finally I get his attention. I was like, hey, you fucking idiot. And he looks over at me, and he's probably like 100, to 150 feet away. And he's like, "Are you saying something to me?" And I was like, "There's a fucking bear running right towards you." And he was like, "What?" And I said, "A bear! Ah, fucking bear!" And he was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yes, get in the fucking house." And he was like, "Oh," and he runs in his house, which I thought was fucking hilarious because at first he was like trying to get like all puffy chested with me, like I was talking shit to him. And as soon as I said bear, he kind of like, "Ah." And yeah. But we're kind of friends with the people that are diagonally behind us, and they have pigs and goats. And I had my son, I said, "Hey, call your friend up and tell him to tell his dad that there's a fucking a bear going right to his house." And he calls me over the phone like a minute later, and he was like, he says his dad's asleep. I said, "Tell him to go wake his fucking ass up." So he actually shared the video with me the next day. The bear like destroyed the goat pen, totally ripped apart the goat pen. The goats took off running, and it tried to catch the goats, but bears are fucking lazy. You know, as soon as the goats took off running, it kind of just like looks around and it sees the pig, and it like shrugs its shoulders, and then it starts walking over to the pig pen, and it climbs over the fence to the pig pen, and it like lands on the ground, and you see the pig like it pops up, and the bear kind of like backs into the corner, shocked a little bit, and the pig starts like charging right towards it. The pen was small too. It's probably like a 15-foot by 10-foot pen. It's not that big. And as soon as the pig like stood up and like took a couple steps towards it, the bear was like, "I'm out," and it fucking hopped the fence, and the pig just laid right back down like nothing happened, dude. It blew my mind. Like, this pig was just like, "I don't give a fuck, we're doing this. We are doing this, your ass is mine, you fucked up and jumped into the wrong pen." I think that's the best part of the whole story right there. As soon as it lands on the ground in that pen, that pig popped up and was just like, you done fucked up my nap, now I'm pissed, we're doing this. And the bear didn't even like try to take a step towards it or anything, it just dipped out. I think, though, it was the baby. I honestly think that there was a baby and a mama, because I'm almost positive I saw two different bears just based on size alone. I think there was like a 500-pound mama and like a 300-pound baby. No, I mean, it's not like a baby. I think it was just like, you know, mama and cub. Dude, it was definitely a fucking Chad pig. As soon as it stood up, that bear was like questioning all of its life decisions. Like, you could see the gears grinding in this bear's head, like, okay, like, I have really fucked up and gotten myself into a bad situation right now. But I tried to get film of the bear. I'm not gonna lie, I ran out there with my cell phone when I was screaming at it, but my number one concern was not getting good images of this bear, because I had a really bright headlamp on. I have a Milwaukee, like a 10,000 lumen headlamp, and it's super fucking bright, and I kept seeing this thing's big ass green eyes. It scared the shit out when I first saw the eyes, because I see a lot of deer eyes at nighttime when I walk out there, because I have to shoo them away from my fruit trees. They rip my cages out of the ground, and then they eat my fruit trees down to the ground. They've already eaten like 30 of them. We planted about 40 fruit trees, and they've already eaten about 30 of them. We only have a couple left. But when I go out there, you can visibly see the difference between like maybe like a 5 or a 6 point buck, you know, or, you know, a nice sized buck. Because bucks tend to be a lot. If those of you that aren't from California or like the U.S. at all, deer are, because I know, I'm only saying this because I know that I have some viewers that are like in Saudi Arabia and all that. Deer are they're like I want to say like a almost like a gazelle. They're like a North American gazelle. Uh, they have the males have big, huge, like crowning antlers. They don't have horns. They've got like these big crowning antlers, almost like a moose or an elk. And they're significantly larger than their female counterparts. The females are usually about half the size of a male. But when you see them, you can see their eyes. When you shine a light on them in the dark, you can see the eyes are like on the sides of their head right here. But this when I shine the light on this bear, I could clearly see two eyes looking straight at me. And that scared the shit out of me. My stomach tightened up so hard at first. And I was like, I don't know what to do in this situation. I've never been put in a situation like this before. But I can't let this thing... I can't let this thing decide to try to push its way through my back door. I need to fucking do something. You know, I have a 2-year-old upstairs, and I've got 3 other garbage gut teenagers or preteens upstairs. And then my wife, I was like, I've got to do something to fucking scare this thing away. And all I could think of was scream as loud as I could and like frantically wave my light in its eyes. And then if it decided to come any closer instead of run away, give it the old pow pow. And which is not something I want to do. I'm not really fond of killing animals out of how do you say it? Like unnecessarily. I'm not a vegan or anything like that. I'm not knocking you if you are. I don't like pointlessly killing animals. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's pretty much the bear story. If you're around next time, if you're around tomorrow night, I'll share the raccoon story. The raccoon story is the best. Or the baby. I have 2 different skunk stories. But you got to tune in tomorrow to hear those. So I'm going to keep you coming back.
To report treasonous speech and actions, the state depends on you.
So, Sniper, if you stay around, I tell everybody that subs to my channel, I appreciate all the people that sub to my channel, and I like to do nice things for all the people that sub to my channel. About 6 months ago, I had a raffle for, when I hit 100 subscribers, I did a raffle for a deluxe pre-order bonus edition of Horizon Forbidden West. And I made a promise to all my subs when the Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition was announced. I made a promise to all my subs that when it was gonna drop, if I was able to get my hands on a copy of the pre-order for the Collector's Edition, that I would do a raffle for the base game when it came out. So, long story short, I will be holding a raffle for the base game for all the people that sub to my channel when it comes out.
Hello, Corvo.
I might, because there is another person named Sniper. So I might have to call you like 17 or something if you stick around. Okay, so... Shit, this is where I got caught last time. Which way am I supposed to go? I see the valve to that door right there, but I can't remember if I go this way or the other way. I'm not going that way. That's... I'm gonna try to make it as far as I can into this mission for the next like half an hour, because I do want to hop into Arkham Origins tonight.
Just waiting for my orders to come in, sir. You can count on me. All well, Master Corvo?
Investigate a disturbance in the sewers. Okay, so I am supposed to go down here. How the hell? I don't like that. I do not like that at all. If I see those things pop up at all, I'm afraid that it's gonna glitch and say I was detected, and I don't want to even take that chance because I don't want to have to go through all that bullshit over again. The one level should be super easy. The party level, that level should be extremely easy. Wait, what? Ah, damn it! Green eyes. Oh, yeah, the bear. Sorry. That took me a second. Yeah. It was... That's another difference between the deer and the bear. The deer have like a more, like a glowing eye. And the bear, it was like, it was a green, but it was like a specific green. It was like a dark seafoam green. And that was one of the things. When I saw that, and I saw like how distant the eyes were apart and all that. And like, because when you see a deer's head is like sloped. You know what I mean? So the eyes are kind of off to the side a little bit. It's very obvious. You can tell like when they turn their head, one eye will disappear hella fast, and it looks like one eye is constantly, and they're looking right at you, but most of the time they're not. They're like looking at you with one eye. So they can still try to see. They'll find out where the light's coming from, and then they'll kind of like shield their other eye so they can still kind of see. So, you know, when a deer looks at you, it's like their eyes are kind of like off at angles a little bit. But the bear, like, its eyes were both like that, straight looking at me. And like I said, I see a lot of deer every night, especially because they have a bed. I cut down a bunch of oak trees at the edge of my backyard. We're going to put a mini orchard in once we get the rest of the fence up. And they've made a bed in the middle of all these trees, that's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. Either I just need to get up off my lazy ass and clean up all the fucking trees. And then there's another oak tree that it broke a long time ago. And it turned into like a big bush. And they go inside that too. And I need to cut that thing out. Because the way that it like sits now, it like grows in on itself. So instead of growing up and then out, it just grows like out, and it turns into this big old dense thick bush. So I go out and I shine the light, and I can see all these sets of eyes. I can see like jackrabbits, and little side note, jackrabbits are not actually rabbits. They're actually a species of animal called a hare. And there's a difference. I'm a rabbit person, and I didn't even know that. It's like how, like, skates and manta rays, or skates and rays are kind of similar, but they're not. Or like dolphins and porpoises are damn near the same, but they're not. I did see a bobcat. There is a bobcat that's in our neighborhood, and nobody really cares about it because it for the most part, it doesn't fuck with anybody. It just kills like rabbits and turkeys and stuff. And I've seen her on the property a couple of times. She's actually really fucking pretty. Dude. She's got like this, she's got these huge feet on her. I saw her from about 50 feet away, and I was looking through the scope on my pellet gun. And she had these fucking huge feet, dude. And she was like this real, like, pretty, like, fluffy grayish brownish color. I mean, she was beautiful looking. And yes, I can tell it was a girl. I've had somebody, because there was no balls in the back. God damn it, dude, that one at the end. How does she keep seeing me? This is stupid, dude. I make it through the entire game barely being detected, and I get detected by a fucking zombie munching on a ball sack, dude. I'm never getting monetized. Would you raise pigs or goats in the future? I'm working on setting myself up for milk goats now. I want to do both. We want to do both. Our initial plan is to get 2 pigs and 2 dairy goats. I don't know what we're going to do with the pigs yet, because I want the shit. Pig shit makes really fantastically good fertilizer, especially for things that, like if you have, like our soil is highly acidic because of all the oak leaves. So pig shit helps neutralize the content of the oak leaves, and it brings the alkali level more into balance. Dude. Oh my god, let me out of the fucking water!
Somewhere in the basement is below. Hound kills hound. And then changes hands.
I know the Golden Cat. Not as a patron, mind you. I designed some special items. Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Corvo, I trust you.
Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally.
Corvo, a moment if I may. To speak to you, my...
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
So I need to do...
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on helping you get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo.
God damn it, dude. I hate that. If you hit R1 too fast before it registers that you the option to neutralize them, you'll just do like a block, and for some reason they hear the shit out of that block. If you throw them in the water too, like say I just dropped him in the water, he would die.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Thaddeus Campbell, formerly High Overseer, is no longer a citizen of Dunwall. He now bears the Heretics brand, and by one of the oldest...
Hey, you're just the man I was looking for. Slackjaw's wanting to talk to you. That him?
Yeah, he's the one.
We got a message for you from Slackjaw. He wants to talk at the distillery. think they're gonna last much longer in there.
That's what they get for taking free swigs from the still. That tastes...
Slackjaw'll be waiting for you. Easy, easy. You just need a bit.
Ain't you heard? Slackjaw keeps the good stuff for himself. The rest of us need one part.
Here's a villain. Way I figure it, there ain't nobody worth killing around here except those two Pendletons over at the Golden Cat. I'm right, ain't I? See, Slackjaw knows. Them boys are twins. Rich, mean, and weird. Worse than most of their ilk. They've been laying low there a while, not sure why. There's a lot of security at the Golden Cat tonight, though. Special guests and the like. But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them too. If you're doing something for me first, understand? Someone, I don't know who, is killing my men, taking my territory, stealing my goods. Might be a fellow named of Galvani. I sent my best man to investigate, but he went missing and... well, now I need someone to find what happened to him. Go to this Galvani's place. He lives nearby off Clavering Boulevard. You do that for me and I'll get you a better way into the Golden Cat.
Which way do I need to go to Galvani's? I need to go back out to the distillery district. Shit! Aw, dude. Ugh. What am I supposed to do? Eliminate the Pendleton twins and the Golden Cat. Enter Dr. Galvani's offices. Winnie, what's up? That was close.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Blow off, Chopper.
I was about to say, bro, you better not be talking to me like that. I will knock your ass out there, Chubbs. Oh, shit. Shit.
Hey, shh. It's about time.
Craziness. What a mess.
Witchcraft. Whole town's gone to trash. Hey, blow off.
Bubba, come here. What's his problem? Damn it.
What a mess, huh? Whole town's gone to trash.
Where'd he go so?
Awesome, thank you.
Attention Dunwall citizens. A mandatory whale oil ration is now in effect. Non-compliance is a punishable offense.
How old did you say your sister was? Blow off.
What do you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles.
Paid in drink? Oh, you lucky bastard. How much they give you?
I said I ain't telling you that. God damn.
Hey!
God damn it.
Like a lot of blood, really. Not a big deal. Maybe you can go up later and take a look after them other two are gone.
How much they pay you?
I ain't telling you that.
Come on. Coin, two, more?
What you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles.
Paid in drink? Oh, you lucky bastard. How much they give you?
I said I ain't telling you that. Huh?
Fuck. God damn it.
Not a big deal. Maybe you can go up later and take a look after them other two are gone.
How much they pay you?
I ain't telling you that.
Come on. Coin, two, more?
What you mean? They pay you in coin? I get mine in bottles.
Paid in drink? Oh, you lucky bastard. How much they give you?
I said I ain't telling you that.
suspects. What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
Suspects? What? Suspects? We ain't gonna waste time solving who killed him. Personally, I'd buy who did it a drink.
But what are you gonna put on your report?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot.
Huh?
God damn it, dude.
What do you think?
I think he's dead, right?
I know that. I mean, do we have suspects?
I'm gonna say we found one of Slackjaw's men inside, all dead and bloody, and that you are a stinking idiot. Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Chances are very good.
I shit bigger than you.
dudes are so passed the fuck out. That's a good thing. Okay. Oh man, my foot's asleep. Oh yeah, I got Red Bull.
Hey, wait a bit. What just occurred to me? How come it's always me who pay for the whiskeys?
Shush up your mouth. You know I can't work out the right number of coin. It's embarrassing.
What's this? Information from my missing guy. Let's have...
It's me, Crowley. I'm making this in case I don't make it back. He was right. There is someone wants you dead. Wants to take over the distillery and the whole Bottle Street gang. And you'll never believe who it is either. At first I did. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to be sure. What's that? No! No! Ah!
So Crowley's dead. The Cat's having a big reopening tonight. Lot of money clients, including an arts dealer named of Bunting. He's got particular tastes, or so I've been told by some of the ladies. Got some pretty fancy stuff locked away at his place. And the only thing preventing me from nabbing all that loot is the combination to his safe. Of course, the Pendletons have been camped out there for months too, not sure why. So that means a lot of the City Watch and other soldier types. Bring me that combination, my masked friend, and then I take care of the Pendleton brothers. Just like that. You ain't never even gonna touch them. And I promise, I won't kill them, and no one will ever see them again. Now if that ain't a deal, Slackjaw don't know what is.
I don't know how to do this part.
Look out for the Watch. They got no respect for laws.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This district is now under a mandatory whale oil ban. Compliance will be strictly enforced.
All right, you guys. I want to try to hop into Arkham Asylum or Arkham Origins. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Look out for the watch. They got
yeah,
no
we're gonna go ahead and end this video here.
Hungry? Well, don't eat river cress. It'll make you sick as a
And
bug.
then I'm gonna try to get my PC set up right now to hop into Arkham Origins. If I don't, like if I end up having an issue with sound, I'll probably hop into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I'm gonna try to genuinely get some Arkham Origins going on. If I don't see you guys again later on this evening, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. You know, as always, I really appreciate you guys. There are plenty of other people out there that you could be watching, but you chose to come and hang out here. And if I don't see you later on again this evening, I hope to catch you again tomorrow. That being said, don't forget, you know, we're going to have Armored Core 6 here. We're like less than 30 hours away from Armored Core 6. So it'll probably be more like Saturday for me because it's going to show up Friday afternoon. I'm going to have to download it, so I'm going to play it Saturday. But man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So I hope you guys have an excellent night, and I hope to catch you guys again soon. Peace.